Welcome back. Automation is all around us. So how do you survive a potential job loss? Joining me today to talk about it is Dr. Patrick Dix. Dr. Dix, thank you so much for joining me today.
I appreciate you allowing me to come onto the show to talk about automation.
No problem. So when we think of automation, we think of IVR services whenever you call a business and try to speak to a representative, and sometimes it irritates us. But you say it's much more than that.
Yes, it's much more than that. You have your self-checkout lanes, you have your driverless cars, you have your operations in factories and facilities. And now with the impact of technology, you have drones. You also have the chat bots. You were just mentioning that with the call centers. That is automation.
Well, I'm pretty sure you were thinking about this or studying this for quite a while, so tell me your backstory on that.
My storyline on automation is I've been around computers my whole life. So at 12 years old, my parents bought my sister a Tandy computer for college, and I remember it being a Tandy, the big ugly white computer. A lot of the listeners probably don't know what a 3.5-inch floppy drive is, but it was the diskette that has the magnetic slide that slides out.
I remember those.
And I remember getting it stuck in there. We got rid of it. Then we went to an Acer computer, and then we bought another type of computer I can't remember, but I've always been fascinated with computers. And so upon starting my degree program, going to South Carolina State doing computer science, I got more intrigued with computers and some of the jobs that I'd taken on, and going to grad school doing the same and finishing up my doctorate. But that led to me studying the automation of manufacturing, the potential effects of rural communities in South Carolina.
And when you were thinking about getting that graduate degree, you already knew what you wanted to write your dissertation on.
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, so you're going to be over in Aiken this Saturday, so tell us a little bit about the symposium.
The symposium, we've been planning it for months. It is the Education Matters Symposium. The web address is www.edmat.com. And Donna Wesby in Emoji Village, I reached out to her. She's the general manager. Her and her husband, they manage I can't exactly remember W, but it's 94.7. And
Shout FM?
Shout FM,
Okay.
excuse me, that's the correct radio station. I reached out to her some months ago, I think during 2021, the last part. I went on the radio show, and her team and I, we talked, we had some Zoom meetings, and we decided to do a symposium. I said I would like to make the local community aware of automation and how it's going to impact their future, present, and down the line.
So when it comes to automation, should we be concerned?
We should be very concerned. Some people may say don't be concerned, but automation has the perplexity to eliminate 90% of jobs. Any job that is routine based, and the groups that are going to be affected the most are women and minorities.
So one word you use that folks would need to do probably is pivot.
Yes. Right now, automation hasn't become full scale, but it is going to. I recommend people to get a different skill set. Transferable skill set is what I deem it in my dissertation. You must be able to work, take your skill that you have now and take it to another job. The old days of having that knowledge and losing it and starting back over are over. If you want to gradually increase your earning potential, you have to continuously build, and build on that job set.
So for those folks who may say it's difficult to pivot, or I don't want to learn a new skill set, what would you tell them?
You really don't have an option right now. Tough times will call for tough decisions. You're going to either have to go to school online or go to a technical school locally. With the pandemic, there are several schools online that offer training to where you could do everything virtually. So you can get a four-year degree without leaving from your house. So right now, there's really no excuse. You can pivot and pretty much do what you want to do.
Technology is pretty amazing. You have a drone and you have some other items as well.
Yes. To the listener, to the viewers, oops, this right here, I am trying to fold it out. Oh, y'all have to excuse me. Oh, right here. This is my personal drone. This right here is the future, right here. And this right here, a circuit board. This is a brains of anything, pretty much computer related. So if you've ever had anything and you smelt the burning smell, this is it. To the viewers out there, this is what can replace you, this circuit board. And a drone is just one of the elements. This is a small part of it, but you know, they have delivery drones and everything else now, so.
We showed a couple of stories from Walmart, for example. You know, you order something online and the drone can drop it off to you.
Yes, that is exactly possible. That's the way of the future. The Amazon Prime with the UPS guys bringing everything. Yeah. I like Amazon Prime. We are taking people's jobs by having UPS and FedEx deliver packages. It's cutting people out of the process.
Dr. Dix, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it.
You're more than welcome.